Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to give you the demo of this application I-beam erection sequence. As we all know that erection sequence is one of the most critical parts of construction. Once the assemblies are delivered to the site, it becomes the site team responsibility to put things up in the right order. And this is not something we can leave to guesswork. The site team needs to know exactly which assemblies goes up first, second, third, and so on. If this is not clear, things become a mess on site. To resolve this problem, we have introduced erection sequence in Tekla structures. Let me walk you through how this application works. I can assign sequence number to all the selected assemblies just with a single click, but to have a better control, I'm going to assign to a particular group of assemblies one by one. I'm going to use selection filter to pick a particular group of assemblies, and before you run this application, keep the select assemblies switch enabled and click assign. Now I'm going to pick only the columns on grid 1 and press the middle mouse, and let me just pick the intersection of A1 so that it assigns the number from the column which is very close to this intersection point. Let me move on to the grid D. So here the start number is 5 and click assign. Let me just select the columns, and if I pick the intersection of D6, then it will start assigning the numbers from this column. Let me just pick this intersection point for the presentation. You can see now. So the reference point, it changes the direction of the erection sequence. Let me move on to the wind column. Click assign. Now I'm going to do the cross selection and press the middle mouse, and let me just pick this as a reference point. You can see here this is A11, A12 and A13 and A14. Next, I'm moving on to the truss. I'm using the filter to display only the truss. I'm changing the stage number to B. It can be a number or alphabet. Let me just click assign. This time I'm going to pick the members one by one, starting with this truss. Instead of selecting this truss, I'm going to pick this one. And press the middle mouse. I'm not going to pick the reference point because I want to assign the numbers in the order that I picked this assemblies. So just right click and interrupt. You can see now, after selecting the first assembly, I picked this truss as the second in the erection sequence, and this is the third. So if you want to assign the numbers in the sequence that you pick the member, instead of picking the reference point, just right click and interrupt. Let me move on to the girts. And you can see the sequence number for the girts. And the next one is purlins. Now you can see the erection numbers. And you can also see this erection sequence in animation. For example, let me just type stage number A and click show. It displays the assemblies in the order of erection sequence. I can type multiple stage numbers with a space. And if I want to create a report, I can enter the stage number, or I can also create the report for selected assemblies. Let me just close this one. I'm going to the reports. You can also create the report from here. I'm going to select erection stage list and create from all. So here is the Excel report for erection sequence. For stage A, there are 26 assemblies, and stage B, and this is stage C, D, E. I'm actually assigning the erection stage and the sequence numbers to the assembly user defined attributes. If I just go and open the user defined attributes, set part. Here you can see erection stage number and sequence number. So if you want to make any changes, you can also open the user defined attributes to change it. This is for the precast detailing. Let me just start with stage number A and click assign. Now I'm going to select the panels at the bottom and press the middle mouse, and here I pick the reference point. Let me change the sequence number here. Let me pick the next set of panels, click assign and press the middle mouse, and let me just pick this as my reference point. In the interest of the time, I have already assigned the numbers to the upper panels. So I'm going to create a report now. Enter the stage number and click create report from given stages. And then open the model folder and go to the reports and open the Excel sheet. So here is the report for the precast erection sequence. As I said, this application will give clear instructions to the site team to erect the assemblies in the particular order. If you have any questions about this application, feel free to get in touch with me, and thank you for watching this video.